I've seen you work in your body. All that, just reach down to get that. Bob helped me out.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was a little confused there.
This was your on your second week. Get it straight.
All right.
So, we can do all of this first and then. The
Town meeting is first. Town meeting is first. What's your, what's the wrong?
You never know. Then I think it's sort of like I mean, I can tell.
Yeah. I said 3 days. Bob Maloney. Probably needs to be changed to Bill. Did you catch that? Bob?
My uncle. Bob's your uncle.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. I'm gonna start by reading the greeting.
It is on, it's not very high.
Does it need to be louder?
There we go.
Yeah.
It can be loud. In the name of the state of Maine, you are hereby required to notify and warn the inhabitants of the town of Wiscasset, the said county and state qualified by law to vote town affairs to meet at the Wiscasset Community Center, 242 Gardner Road, Wiscasset, Maine, the 20th day of September 2022 at 6 p.m. Then and there to act on the following articles. And Article 1 is to elect a moderator to preside at said meeting. Do I hear any nominations for moderator?
Susan Blackman.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Any other nominations? Hearing none, cease nominations, and I need at least 3 written votes, moderator, please.
Pass this over.
Now, 5 written votes. Wagner, moderator, up to take your oath, please.
This is a legend. The spirit of our local Constitution of the United States and of this state is along with the I do declare that I will discharge the incumbent, the duties incumbent on me as moderator of this body. So help me. I'll have to sign.
You'll never make a rock star.
You don't scream enough. Sign that.
Would you please join me in pledging of allegiance to our flag? Which allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Article 2, to see if the town will vote to authorize the selectmen to expend from the undesignated fund balance surplus the sum of $23,982.95 to cover the overdraft of the fiscal year 22 Parks and Recreation budget. May I have a motion? Second. It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? All those in favor, please raise your voting links. Thank you. Opposed? Article 2 carries. There being no further business before this town meeting, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you. This town meeting is adjourned. Turn it over to me for selection. I'm sorry, I told you.
All right, since we've already done the pledge of allegiance, we'll move right along to approval of the treasurer's warrants. Payroll warrants for September 9th, 2022 and September 16th, 2022. Open for motion. And a reminder to please read the full motions.
I move to approve the payroll warrants September 9 and September 16, 2022.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Accounts payable warrants for September 13th, 2022 and September 20th, 2022. Open for a motion.
I move to approve the accounts payable warrants of September 13 and September 20, 2022.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any questions, discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Item number 3, approval of the minutes for September 6th, 2022. Open for motion.
I move to approve the minutes of September 6th with an amendment.
Anybody want a second?
Second.
What that amendment is on item, it's not working.
Yes.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Yes, it is working.
Item number 10, D is in dog. We need to change Bob Maloney's name to Bill Maloney.
Any other edits or questions?
Yeah, there's another one. Item 11. Second line, 792,221, with a period there, should be a comma.
On 11,
On 11,
well, it's got an extra number.
is it an extra number? I thought that number was 719,221.
Oh,
Yeah, I see what you got with.
The end of the first sentence.
And I also want to ask about the date at the bottom, October 13th at 1.
Yep.
Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Yes.
It's a Thursday.
Anything else?
What was the issue with, I didn't,
You're just checking to make sure that October 13th,
yes,
at 1 was correct.
that's a good. Yeah.
All right, no further, call for a vote. All those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Approval of the minutes for September 8th, 2022. Open for a motion.
Name preview of minutes of September 8th, 2022.
Second.
With,
Moved and seconded.
sorry,
Any questions or discussion?
yeah, there's, where it says mill rate, it's MILL, spelled in here, should it be MIL?
I seen it spelled both ways, but I prefer it spelled.
Okay. And then in item 2, where it says 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs down, when asked for his recommendations, I believe the last word in that line, taken, should be taken. TAKI.
He recommends taking. Anything else? All right, calling for a vote, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. We do not have any special presentations or committee appointments. We do have public hearing, liquor license application for Chandler Souden, doing business as In Silent Way, 51 Water Street, open for a motion to enter into a public hearing.
Make a motion to go to a public hearing, here's a liquor license application for Chandler Snow doing business is in a Silent Way, 51 Water Street.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all those in favor of opening the public hearing. We are in public hearing as of 6:09 PM. Is there anyone who would like to speak on this item? Okay. Seeing none, open for motion to close the hearing.
Move to close the hearing.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all those in favor? We are closed at 6:10 PM. Open for a motion on the license application.
Move to approve the liquor license application for Chandler Soden, do business as In a Silent Way, located at 51 Water Street.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Next, we have a public hearing for the General Assistance Ordinance 2022-2023 appendices A through G, open for motion to enter into public hearing.
I make a motion that we go into a public hearing, hear about general ordinance assistance 2022-2023, appendix A and G.
Second.
All those in favor? We're in public hearing at 6:11 PM. If anyone would like to speak on the general assistance ordinance.
Hi, since I'm here, I'll ask, what is the issue with this ordinance at this time?
They have to be updated every year with new guidelines and new maximums.
So you're updating the ordinance, you're not
Yes.
discussing the amount of general assistance. you'll
Well, it's all
provide.
set by the state.
Oh,
So this is one of those things we just don't have a choice about.
All right, thanks.
Sure.
Quick question.
Anyone else?
We move to close the public hearing.
Anyone like a second?
I have a second.
All those in favor of closing the hearing? We are closed at 6:12 PM. Open for a motion on the ordinance.
Motion to adopt the 2022-2023 general assistance ordinance appendices A through G.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions, discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Come now to public comment. Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment on anything not on the agenda?
Yes.
First of all, I'd like to present kudos to the town garage people or whoever has been in charge of sorting out the gravestones at the ancient cemetery. It's just come along beautifully. They've done a wonderful job of straightening, sorting, putting back together. I know it's sort of like a jigsaw puzzle, but they've done a wonderful job and it's a credit to that department in our town. Next question. Guess what?
I reached out to them today. I didn't
Knowing
hear
that I was going to be here,
I knew you were gonna be here, so
and
I did reach out to them today. I did not hear anything back.
has anything been accomplished inside?
Yes, all the work that needs to be done inside is all done. What they've been waiting for is the mason to finish up another job and then to get moved over here. Which he told me would be shortly after Labor Day. But my message today was, well, it's almost a month past Labor Day,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, thank you. Good to, something's being done anyway. And one final question. Have we appointed a treasurer yet? And if not, why not? And I know you've been doing the treasurer's job, but it does say that you are to appoint treasurer. And
I'm not actually doing the job. I carry the title. But I'm not actually doing the work. Kathy's been doing all the work.
when can we expect to have a treasurer appointed?
I am waiting for the our latest municipal audit. Just to make sure that there haven't been any issues, and once I am comfortable that Kathy is comfortable in her position, I will be appointing her as the treasurer.
Be revisited. Thank you.
Any other public comment? Okay. Seeing none, department head, our committee chair, we have our department head monthly reports. Any questions or comments on those?
Fire, what is a nuisance fire alarm?
That's a fire alarm that keeps going off constantly. It's either that or it's, it's not being maintained right, it's dust, or it's just old. They are a burden. Rob's already working on an ordinance to come forward with you guys to look at, so that we can start charging for these.
Any other questions or comments? Okay. Moving down to number 9, placement of the pump out station.
Either you want to speak to this or who's on the Wi-Fi. You want to speak to this, you want me to?
Why don't you, you're gonna say You've got better words in your mouth about this.
Not really. You know, as you all know, we had a grant for the pump out. Pump out for the waterfront. There was a lot of discussion at the last waterfront committee meeting as to where to place this, either on a commercial pier, on a recreational pier. And the committee has decided to recommend that we do it on the recreational pier, even though we have to run a little extra piping. We felt there would be less conflicts between the commercial fishermen and the recreational builders if we just put it where it's actually recreational builders that will be using it anyways. So they would just like your blessing to go ahead and get that done. And I could go to the pump and get things moving.
This is gonna be on the flow.
Yes.
Looking for a motion.
I mean, to place the out station on the recreational pier as recommended by waterfront.
Second.
A move and second, any further questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Moving down, new business, monthly financials, any questions, comments? Seeing none. Down to new business licenses. We have 2 tonight, one for Janelle Stevens doing business as Living the Dream Ice Cream located at 49 Water Street, open for a motion.
To approve the business license application to Janelle, business is looking to take my stream, it is 49 Water Street.
Second.
Moved and seconded, any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Second one is Stephen Jackson doing business as Sweets and More located at 298 Bath Road, open for a motion.
Move to approve the business license application for Stephen Jackson, doing business as Sweets and More, located at 298 Bath Road.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. All right, moving down to tax acquired property update, so that's pretty much all in Dennis's report. Anything else?
Unless anybody has any questions.
So we'll need to do these one by one, correct? All right. Who wants to go with the motion?
So we're recommending the sale.
Authorize the town manager to go out to bid on whatever one you're.
I'm going to authorize the town manager to go out to bid on the Wisconsin on the line map, R 03-080. For
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All those in favor? Motion passes 5-0.
move to authorize the town manager to go out to bid on 397 West Allen Road, map R 05-0056.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions, discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0.
Move to authorize the town manager to go out to bid on 84 Willow Lane map R 06-036-8.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0.
Move to authorize the town manager to go out to bid on 51 Boltberry Road at 2-18-005-24.
Second.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
This particular one, there is already somebody that has already expressed an interest in buying. So, I mean, that decision is up to you. We can still go out to bid on it, or you can just authorize me to negotiate with him to do this, either way you want to do it. But I do want to put that out there.
Does Dusty's, sorry,
Do we need to go out there to make it available to anyone who may want to purchase?
That's up to you guys. You have the discretion to do one or the other.
Is the, that we talked about this person, is it the amount we talked with this person, is it reasonable?
Yes.
so if you were going to amend this, you would say,
To negotiate with, let me think about this.
kind of better,
Withdraw my motion first. Yeah, withdraw. my motion.
I'll withdraw the second.
I would say that would be to authorize the town manager to enter into negotiation with the property abutter for the sale of 51 Old Bath Road, map, whatever.
I'm going to authorize the town manager to negotiate sale to the property of better for 51 Old Ferry Road, map 2-18-005. That's one.
I second that.
Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Town managers. report. Covered that. Anything else?
I don't really have a whole lot else.
Microphone.
Any other board business? Seeing none, I'll open for a motion to adjourn.
Madam Chairman, I think it would be appropriate to mention that there is
Yes.
a town dance this Friday night, and we want everybody to come out. It's our party for the town. And it's gonna be on the recreational pier. Live band, the Holy Mackerels are gonna entertain, and if you think it's gonna be warm, just come out and dance and you'll be just fine. If you think it's gonna be cold, is what I mean, then you'll be warm. It's an exercise program for the town. We all need it. Y'all come out.
Yeah, I just want to make everyone aware that watches this later. We were expecting all states to show up next week to start paving, and they showed up this morning. So paving is going to take place downtown this week. So Ted was going to try to notify as many people on the streets as he could, but didn't get word out. But
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all those in favor? We are adjourned at 6:24 PM.
your meeting next on the 4th will not be nearly as short as this.
I don't know, we did pretty good at this.
No.